You watch
And
football
speak
at all,
right
Bruce?
now.
Just no.
I do watch
My
football. I just don't
Philadelphia-
watch. I don't watch college. So, but
My Eagles are playing Scum's Cowboys right now. It's 7-7.
They're streaming it right now in the Discord. There's a bunch of them. Scums in there watching it. Yeah.
Aren't the
first
Cowboys
game
like
of the
terrible?
season, right? First game of
The
season.
Cowboys should suck, and the Eagles should be good. The Eagles are heavily favored, but it's tied, so that's why they play the games.
Who do you pull for, Bruce?
I inherited the Packers from my dad. So because my dad, when he was a kid, he loved Bart Starr, and the Packers was like they were the dynasty back then. They won like Super Bowl 2 or 1 or whatever it was. And so when I was growing up, he would always root for the Packers, and I was like, "What? We're from California. I was born and raised in Los Angeles. Like, well, I don't understand why Green Bay," and that's why. So ever since then, I've always sort of been a Packers fan by proxy. And hilariously, it's like all the like Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers now, the two amazing quarterbacks the Packers have had the last 20, 30 years, their legacy's just ruined. Like both of them are like, Brett Favre was like stealing money from welfare or whatever it was. And then Aaron Rodgers is like super cuckoo. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes. So it's really funny to be a Packers fan now and be like, kind of like, yeah, things are going well, I guess.
What's crazy is you had those two like generational talents and only got like 1 or 2 Super Bowls out of it, right? Like between Favre and Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah, and so it was like it was
a gunslinger. We saw your baby dick. Well, you fucking loser. That guy sucks. Go strap on your Wranglers and defraud some underprivileged minors, you piece of shit.
Yeah, but he could whip around that pigskin.
He has the NFL record for interceptions.
That's right.
Well, I mean, but you have to be careful with those kind of records because, like,
I think
you got to
play a long. You got to suck for decades to get
you could just
most interceptions. I would like to be into the NFL, but like, there's no cup.
Falcons.
The way I look at teams and franchises is you can do so badly that you lose me forever. And when the Falcons lost that Super Bowl, that was it. It was like, all right, this is clearly not the kind of organization that I even want to be around.
Really? Forever? They lost you forever because
forever. Like you can never come back from that. That comes up on ESPN every fucking year. There's every time a YouTuber makes a video about like the worst losses of all time, not just in NFL or sports, just in life. Like they might talk about there's the asteroid that hit the dinosaurs, and edging that right out is the Falcons losing the Super Bowl when they were up 25-3. Because some of the dinosaurs actually persisted for up to 200,000 years after the strike. They clung on. They had gumption. The Falcons, however, laid down, bent over, and really took a shellacking from the GOAT, Tom Brady. And every time that comes up, I have to watch it. And I do watch it. And I remember. Taylor was there with me when it happened. We were there together.
Oh, no.
It was a pain.
It soured your mood.
You can never go back. You can never go back.
Never. Wow, never. Okay.
Was it Tuesday? Were we playing Tarkov? I forget. But like things were going well, and then we ended up losing. And someone called it a 28-3 moment, and we all knew what they were talking about.
Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah, that's exactly that literally happened this weekend. Yeah, it gets referenced as just, oh, you shit the bed big time, huh? What a humiliating loss. Wow, how do you come back from that? Like if I'm on that team, I'm shocked. I hate to say this. I'm surprised none of them offed themselves in the fallout of that. Like if I had done that, like my whole, if you're in the NFL, it didn't just accidentally happen. You came from a football family. You came from a football high school because your family moved to that locale so you could be coached in a $50 million stadium in Texas. Like you've lived and breathed this shit your whole life, and you're at the pinnacle of the sport, and you've got the best team in the world. And of the decade, the Patriots, you got them pinned down like a bug in a science experiment. We're in the fucking locker room at halftime. I would have loved to hear that speech. It must have been like, well, we did it, boys. You want to crack a little champagne early? Yeah, let's have a few glasses. What's the worst that could happen? That's all I could do to explain what happened is they got drunk on champagne at halftime instead of finishing the fucking game. Because it's just, you can never come back from that. I'll never be a Falcons fan. They would need to genuinely win like 3 out of 4 in a row. Like they'd have to turn into the Chiefs and have like a Chiefs like run. And for the first 2 Super Bowls, I'd be like, We'll see. See how they are next year. We'll see how they are next year. 2 in a row. Okay. 2 in a row's been done a few times. All right. Cowboys knocked it out. I'm sure
they won a Super Bowl like 5 years ago. Like not that long ago. The Falcons won.
Falcons?
Yeah, didn't they win? Or no, I'm thinking the Braves. The Braves won. It's about 5 years ago, and you hate
the
that.
Braves kind of on the outs too.
Sorry.
I'm not too happy with how they run their organization over there either. You go to the playoffs 14 years in a row, and you come back with one. You have Glavine, Smoltz, and Maddox, 3 Hall of Fame starting pitchers, and you come away with one in 1995. Bullshit. Losers. Bobby Cox. Bobby Cox was the coach during that time. Fuck him. Fuck your old ass, you loser. You loser.
Only one win.
You have one job, and it's to win. It's to be victorious. It's binary. There is no fucking like points for winning a pennant. Winning a pennant? What does it even look like? What does a pennant look like? I don't.
Some gay little flag.
You got to show up with that World Series trophy. If we're not wearing diamond rings that say World Champions, then we lost. Second or last.
I'm so sorry I brought this up. This is so raw for you. This is 2017. This happened, and these have been a bad few years for you, Kyle. And
you open these old wounds up on me.
I'm so sorry.
I like how you complain like they did win a Super Bowl. That's so stupid.
They're hyper aggressive on sports footage, but there's a photo or a video of our guy Jalen Carter spitting on their quarterback, which I take as a W.
That is so boorish, so classless. just classless. That is
disgusting.
If you think you can come into our house saliva free, you have another thing coming.
Dude, I wish he would file assault charges. I wish he'd file assault charges.
He'll get off scot free.
Are they playing in Philly?
Yeah, they're all going to be wearing fucking Eagles hats.
Damn it! That is.
I didn't see him do it.
That could have been anyone's spit.
Like that's such a shitty move. I don't like that one bit.
Yeah, that's class. And it's like
neither did their quarterback. Fuck it.
No, was there any call? Was there any penalty?
I mean, he's a little bit ejected from the game.
Oh, okay. Wait, was that the quarterback that spat?
We lost our defensive tackle, I think, and the quarterback was the guy who received the spit.
Wow, good. I'm glad he. Well, what do you call it when you kick him out of the game?
Ejected.
Ejecting
him from the ejecting from the game seems like the right call. All right, that's fine. I would be like upset about that. I'd be like, all right, we gotta hate him collectively forever, then, right? Like, but if they ejected him from the game, I hope he gets fined. Yeah, that's shitty. I don't like that at all.
I hope he gets a statue. He's standing up for the Eagles' pride.
I don't
understand how to appreciate sports.
They're going to be greasing the poles in Philly tonight.
I'm a bit of a hypocrite, but not fully, I realized in the middle of the thought, because I did think it was funny when Brad Marchand licked that guy. But,
that's funny. That's funny.
But also, he isn't doing something just gross to someone else. He's getting some grossness.
He's arguably getting the grosser side of it.
He's getting
like when a fighter kisses another fighter in the face-off. I'm okay with that. Like that was like mutually assured destruction. We both smooched there. We got a little gay on each other. Everybody's seen that shit. You know, like
very, very fun.
So this is breaking news. So the Cowboys-Eagle game. Currently, the Cowboys have 20. Eagles have 24.
There you go.
The game has been delayed for weather.
For weather?
Yes, Thursday night football game between
delayed for weather.
It was suspended with 4 minutes and 44 seconds remaining in the third quarter due to inclement weather with lightning in the area of the field. The Eagles were leading 24-20 when the game was suspended.
So do they start from that point in like a week or something?
I don't know. I've never heard of this happening, so I don't know what suspended means. In school, it means you'd come back in a few days and go back to learning. But I don't know. When you suspend a game, does that mean, that's it? It ends 24-20
immediately.
I think it's like people are going to stay in the stadium. Based on this random result on Twitter, this football reporter says that now they have to wait 30 minutes to see if they can play again.
It says TBD on the Fox Sports.
But it might still be tonight, I think, is what they're saying. Like they're not like take the pads off and go home.
I hope so. By the way, if we're done in a couple minutes here. They're streaming it in the Discord, like Scum and all those guys. I just
popped in. I said delayed. Geez, the Cowboys are clearly running scared. Just take your beating like men.
up by 4.
Woody's always really mean about sports he doesn't care about.
I'm so invulnerable.
Yeah.
Oh, I like to think myself invulnerable sometimes, but the only sport I care about is hockey, and Kyle knows that. And so he'll be like, the Blues weren't even the best team that year. And I'm like, I'm not even bothered about it. That didn't even get to me. I couldn't talk about this for hours.
It's a fluke. It's a fluke of a cup. And I think in the future, like and ESPN documentaries, they'll be like, oh, well, of course. Well, what they don't write in the history books is that actually, and they'll spell out why these other teams were all better, but there was favoritism or bigotry, or there was some cheating. Maybe your guys were on PEDs. Maybe it'll turn out something like that. Maybe, but our name's on the cup until like 2060 now. We'll see. So I'll be dead in the cold ground. Trump will have the cup by then. I don't know. Like he's coming for it this year.
How long does it stay on there? Like 30 years? Maybe.
I don't know. When did the Canadian team last win? Because they just came off, right?
Oh shit! Well, then it's not that long. That was 1993. Okay. So okay, damn. I guess we got to get back on our horse and not suck anymore. Fuck.
Just give up on them. Just give up on them and pick a team that's good and be their fan. Like I am a Chiefs fan.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I gave a fuck about the Chiefs outside of like, oh, these guys are neat.
You can call me a bandwagon fan or whatever, but like I like Patrick Mahomes and his Herman the Frog.
I haven't figured out which team I like. I'm waiting for the playoffs.
I do like Patrick Mahomes. They're like, how'd you do that? How'd you defeat the best team in the league down by 20 in the end of the fourth quarter? And he's like, well, that's a very interesting question. You just had to work hard and doing it now. That's Herman the Frog. It's also Jordan Peterson and a little bit of Ray Romano. You know, that's who the amalgamation that is.
I like the Travis Kelce thing. I think he's engaged to marry Taylor Swift. I find that drama to be interesting. The off the field stuff is usually not my cup of tea, unless it's like I like seeing when people throw their careers away to be like gangsters. I find that hilarious. It's like you almost made it out. You almost made it out, but you couldn't resist, can't you? You couldn't. Reminded me of how great last week's college football openers were. Georgia, of course, shellacked their competition. It's not a big deal. It's one of those countries.
Yeah, it was like University of Phoenix.
Yeah, we probably paid them $1 million to beat their asses. Mizzou also shellacked some team, like scored like 50 or 60 or something crazy.
Yeah. St. Mary's School for the Deaf.
But I was more interested in the L's that my enemies took. Texas loses an embarrassing one with Arch Manning going out as starter. Alabama loses an embarrassing one. Love to see that. The dynasty is dead. Nick Saban is gone. Suck it. Roll Tide, please. Oh, and horns down, you fuckers. Then over at UNC Chapel Hill, I think, is that the school that Bill Belichick?
That's the one I was going to go to. Bill Belichick. Oh, well, it's just they paid, I think, $50 million for Bill Belichick, thinking that they were going to get the New England Patriots dynasty. Instead, they got the Boston Celtics version of Shaquille O'Neal. This guy who retired and didn't tell anyone and still suits up and shits the bed. They absolutely suck. He's a ghost of who he used to be, and I'm here for it.
You know about his girlfriend, right?
Yeah, that's why he's not good at football anymore. He's distracted.
So she is
like she's 19 or whatever.
24. So she's 24. I think she's about to turn 25 this year, maybe. And they made the joke. Someone tweeted out this hilarious. They were like, weird coincidence. Bill Belichick's girlfriend is the same age as his backup quarterback. Both 24.
He wants to feel close to the team, kind of know the culture.
Dude, so I love seeing all those L's. I hope Georgia has the trajectory to do well. Texas was ranked number 1. We're ranked number 5. So that's a boon for us for sure. Seeing them take that L. I haven't looked too much at the schedule, but there's going to be some rocky moments and pitfalls. I hope we can get through this season, get back into the playoffs, and secure that UGA dynasty. We need one more before I think you can call it a dynasty. They won 2 in a row, then they lose one, and then they win another. That's dynasty in my assertion.
Who's your team, Kyle? Georgia?
Yeah, UGA. I grew up. I was born in Athens, where they play out of, and I lived most of my life about 40 minutes away. Obviously, didn't go there or anything, but I'm definitely a big fan.